Okay, so this is module 3 of communication. We're going to be talking about, it deals with nonverbal communication. So the three photos that I chose, the first one was, this is the first image. In this image, it shows a woman of hard labor and that's had a hard life journey. Um, it reminds me of kind of the slavery days, um, of all the hard work that they had to endure during that time. I see a strong woman who may have been through a lot in life, which has made her strong, a woman of strength that endured whatever obstacles came her way, and she's still standing. Her facial expressions exhibit tiredness, along with a sense of deep thought within her eyes. And she looks to be sweating with clothes slightly hanging and appears exhausted um, in this photo. The second photo that I chose was this one. This image exhibits a young woman, and she's showing some sense of signs of fear in her eyes. The people around her are also exhibiting signs of fear. This image reminds me of slavery days as well, around the time when the young girls were taken from their homes and used as maids or for sexual pleasures of the masters during that time. The young girl is slightly turned sideways, but staring deeply into the direction straight ahead. Her eyes and facial expressions also show disgust as well. The women behind her seem worried and afraid as well, by the show of their expressions, and they're holding on to her shoulders. In these days, they had no say so in what was going to take place. They were forced to cooperate, or consequences were to follow as such. The next photo that I chose was this one. Okay. So this one shows like first of all, his posture is erect. He's sitting straight up, and he has that mustache, which gives you that sense of leadership or authority type of figure. This nonverbal communication image shows leadership, as I stated, or a superior status, in my opinion. The image reminds me of a superior figure, as I stated, that individuals may have excessive amounts of respect for, and or may look up to. In this image, his posture is erect, and his facial expressions exhibit seriousness as he stares straight ahead, meaning he means business. This image also reminds me of someone with a lot of dictator power in a dominating, oppressive, and bossy type of way. I would get a sense of individuals fearing him, because he's superior and very dominating to others around him and in his circle. The last photo that I chose was this one. This lady, this photo gives an impression of contentment. She doesn't look like she's in any signs of distress or anything like that, but the woman is sitting with erect posture with her legs crossed while smiling. Shows no stress or uneasiness. This image reminds me of a wife. She seems like a wife of a well-known figure who stays home, raises children, and makes sure that the household is together. This image could also propose as an interview, which the woman is very attentive to questions being asked, and shows her engagement in the conversation as well. And those are the four photos that I chose during this module to, give my opinion on as well. Thank you.